Hey, welcome back to Woodruff Woods. I'm Darren, and it's been a minute since I posted a video. That's what the kids say these days. Been a minute. Not sure I'm going to continue to use that, but I find it kind of funny. But anyway, when I left you last, I was dealing with a white oak up at my dad's place, and behind me is that white oak, the base of it. Across this way, at its maximum, it's like 40 inches. Big tree. But we got it here on the dump trailer. I'm going to take it down to the wood yard here pretty soon. But before I do that, I have been shooting video. I just haven't had time on my job to post a lot. So I'm going to just do a kind of a potpourri of things I've been up to. At least give you a little bit of entertainment. So stick around. So I have something I want to show you. I was asked by Erickhill, that's not a person, that's a company, Erickhill, to test out their moisture meter, which doesn't have any pins on it. So first time opening this box. Comes in a nice carrying case. Got these supplied batteries with it. They look like they're AAA batteries, I believe they are. And a user's manual. So nice size meter, as you can see, fits nice in my hand. It's one thing I do already like about this, and I just pulled it out of the bag, is it tells you right on here exactly what setting you need for each type of wood. I have a number of moisture meters, and I always have to kind of go back to the manual to figure that out. So that's a really nice feature. Obvious power button. It says mode 1. It's redwood, white pine, and linden. 2 is fir, cherry, and poplar. 3 is birch. So I actually have a piece of birch here. I got this all put together. We're at mode 3, which is for birchwood. This was just split, so it should be very high. So it's off the charts high. It's saying 30, and like 35 with this. So just for comparison, I'm going to switch this to red oak, which is the next setting up. And I have a piece of red oak here. This should be well seasoned, and I know it doesn't weigh anything. So I'm getting 5.3% moisture in this, which frankly, as much as that weighs, and as much as I know red oak weighs when it's wet, I know it's dry. So just for comparison purposes, I have my top test meter here, which is a go-to for me. Carry this in the tractor with me, just so I have it down here when I'm doing things. And I believe it's mode B for this. So it's, for whatever reason, I'm not getting a reading there. It's actually just saying it's too low to read. So that's weird. Oh, there we go. That's saying 8%. Let's see what it says on this. And here it's saying 27%. I can tell you I get anywhere from 25 to 30% when that's freshly split. It was cut a little while ago, so it may have dried a little bit. Usually I get about 30% on that. And then finally I have this one, which I showed you in a recent video. I really like this one just for its portability. What do we get on this one? Again, I get very low on that one. That one, 8.6. So similar to what we saw with the top test, and 27.0 on the black birch. So the top tests and the Testman meters tend to agree. Where this really shines is not on firewood. I think where a meter like this will shine is if you have a sawmill, or if you get lumber that is rough cut. I think by putting this on a rough cut piece of lumber, you would be able to see what kind of moisture reading you're getting in the wood and you would be able to do it without putting any marks in the wood, because obviously many times you're making something that is more artistic out of that wood. So I just have it in a hardwood mode at this point, and it's completely wrong on this. Oh wait, maybe I didn't have it. And actually on the hardwood mode, it's doing something more similar to the others. So we're getting 27.7 on the black birch. We're getting 4.8 on the red oak. So honestly, I'm finding the more generic settings are more similar to the moisture meters that I've always used in the past. I think not having to replace those points on there is a real advantage. I bend them quite often. I don't know how, probably this top test meter's been used the most, and they're actually in pretty good shape, but I've bent them over quite a few times, have to go buy new ones. So that's an expense I don't have. Likewise, I think the Erickhill is nicely packaged. This carrying pouch is actually very well made. So overall, a good meter from what I can tell. Today, my buddy Joe was over here at the house. He's got a new attachment for an excavator, and he's doing a little trimming for us. So I'm gonna give you a little look at that. as you can see, these are hinge blades just like you'd find on a brush hog. And that's what allows it to bust up the bigger stuff, the woodier stuff. Joe tells me that this unit costs about $4,000. You can tell it's really built, heavy duty steel, and does a great job, as you can see in the video.